team. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Grimstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Handoff to the single back. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's Price. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's a real challenge on this impressive drive. 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. What a catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. The back's got it. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. And trapping for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Last time they punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Now the handoff. He's got the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's caught. Deep shot toward the end zone. The sophomore lucky that one did not get picked off. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. Make the stop. 1st down from the 13.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Going this time. They're going to run it. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. At the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he will score. Touchdown, Irish. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They convert to BAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's reeled in. It's Hale. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And here's the return. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Price. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. And the game just good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. First and long now after the penalty. Back to pass. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Into the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here.
trying to power toward the goal line. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. Got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, tied as they fight back here in this playoff game.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Alabama, 7.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He gets loose. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Price. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Now here's the toss play. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him the chance to pick up some big yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught over the middle. It's Horton. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Russell. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Alabama!
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He can go. Touchdown, Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Okay, set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he takes it at the 40. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Flanagan.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And completion makes it second and short. QB bootlegs here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Russell. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Price. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Powers through. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. In the red area, it's Young. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes the handoff again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Russell. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run it to the right side. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
the important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And they try the middle, but still no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And out comes the field goal unit. On the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this fourth down play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Toss play, running right. Breaks into open space. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. The ball to the ground. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it's been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Riding away with a running game. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Oh, a reverse. Breaks free. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game.
Notre Dame 59, Alabama 21.